Yeah, this one is for all the immigrants, them. Yeah, that now reside in USA.
Them say them nah go, them nah go, them nah go. The immigrants nah go a work today, nah go. Them say them nah go, them say them nah go. The immigrants nah go a work today, nah go. Them say them nah go, them say them nah go. The immigrants nah go a work today, nah go. Them say them nah go. Them say them nah go, the immigrants nah go a work today. Asian people, them say them nah go. Cuban people, them say them.
Reggae artist from St. Anne's, Jamaica. Now in Westchester.
Yeah, man.
Welcome, Caliscan.
Yeah, man. Blessed love.
One love, right, bro?
Rastafari, man.
Yes.
Bless.
So tell me how you came to know Westchester, Caliscan.
Yeah, well, Westchester. Last year, yeah, a woman that I met and fell in love with, and you know, she take me around this place called Westchester where
Now,
I reside now.
You met her down in Jamaica, or did you meet her up here?
Here in America. Here I met her here in America.
So you met her down in New York?
I met her by my family place, of course, you know, friends of my family. And
Was that like Manhattan or
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
So you're a Brooklyn boy.
Yeah, man, Brooklyn.
So you met her, you fell in love?
Yeah, man, and it's a woman where me right now highly appreciated. Everything in my career, she's behind me. So somebody like that I man have to love.
So she brought you up here. She showed you around and you liked it up here. You felt comfortable here?
Yeah, man.
You're feeling the vibe?
Yeah, man. Me like the hills, me like the trees, them and the birds, them when them sing and.
Because you know, like Indians used to live here. It's a very spiritual spot, so maybe like it's also like why you might have gravitated to it.
I don't know because I man is an earthly person. Where I'm from in Jamaica, a place called St. Ann, in the hills, east side, is really tranquil place of trees and birds and animals, you know, and people, you know, and farms. So really and truly is the tranquil why I really the atmospheric
Like a lot of people, everyone knows everyone back in St. Anne's?
yeah, in a
Yeah.
little place where we come from is, you know, everyone is neighbors and friends and, you know, everyone know.
Knows your family
Yes.
going way back, like
Yes,
yeah,
man. Yes,
so
man.
the history and so like,
Yes, man.
like kind of like that's what they said, like it takes a village. Like if you start acting up, your family's gonna hear
Yeah,
about it,
man.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So kind of keeping the karma. So you try to replicate that when you come back up here, where it's not as everyone knowing. Do you feel like reggae does that? Like,
Well,
in other words, does the reggae when you're playing your beats, does that reestablish that tranquil vibe like you have back in the islands?
well, it have something to do with tranquility, and tranquility have something to do with being calm, you know, and how learning about yourself most of all. I man learn of I myself through being most tranquil in a vibe.
When you're still.
Naturally, like, you know, being around trees and being around family and people who are close. Down the street, when you ride down the street, someone know you. I like to be known. So that is the nice thing about the little town that I reside in now.
So you feel like your music helps you to get to be known? Like, you know,
Yeah, man.
when you're playing, like
Yeah.
when you're playing this music, you know, what is reggae? I mean, what is it to you?
Well, to I man, reggae is a heartbeat to I man, you know. It's a 1, 2, 3 thing. And then from 1, 2, 3 is the heartbeat, and you listen to the heartbeat. And when you listen to the heartbeat and it pump, it's just like it giving you a beat. But in reggae, there are masters who came before us that originate beats. Like originally where I am from and growing up, I used to see people most of all using drum, musician that use their hands, instrument, it was more drum and piano in Iman days. So Iman had took on to the
Now
beat
you were saying this
of
as
the
a little
drum.
boy?
Yes, I.
You were talking about before too, like they'd make it from goat skins and
Yes,
those kind of
man.
beats?
Yes, I am.
So that's what you're feeling? They were also like playing it with the piano?
Yes, I. Like the people from the churches would always have that organ, that
Now when you say church, it's like Christian church or Rastafari church?
Christian church. Cause where I grew up is traditionally people of Christian religion. At the age of 12, had baptized in church called Seventh-day Adventist. I don't know if you ever hear about
I
it.
have heard of them. I don't know much about their about. That would be more on the Protestant faith.
Yeah, well,
That's not the Pope.
well, at the age of 12 baptized as a Rastaman.
So why don't you, like, for my viewers, a lot of people like up here from Westchester, what is a Rastafari?
Rasta is life, is you and all other I, and all other life. Rasta
So it's
is,
kind of like a point of view, a way of looking at the world.
Rasta is you and I.
So it's like the light that when like for instance when I do yoga, we finish our lesson and we say this word namaste, and what that means is the light within you is the light within me.
Rastafari.
Right. So in the Hindu tradition they say namaste,
Rastafari.
Rastafari. So that's the light between you and me.
Rastafari.
Okay.
Yeah, Rasta is simple now, the life of Rastafarian. Rastaman.
No, but I'm saying like what,
nothing.
like how do you know what makes you a Rasta? Like how, like you were like baptized into the Christian religion. Were you already a Rasta, or when did that come?
I'm did born a Rasta, you know. A life, Rasta life. It's just seeking His Majesty. Seeking His Majesty. At the age of 12. Used to read the Bible, the Holy Bible, going to church and get baptized by a pastor, you know, and thing, and you know, like eat bread and wash feet, communion style and all of that. Been through it, but was still searching. I mean, when says search, was searching of who is this being that make us all, where the Bible that was reading was telling about, you know, this being, but was looking further at that time, because didn't just want to see it in writing. Did want to see him for self, until I see His Imperial Majesty and him praise. So him teach how to eat and drink and take care of
So that's why you don't like natural foods and stuff, because that's respecting that spirit.
Yeah, because could have never eat certain thing again. I used to eat meat, I used to eat fish, I used to eat dairy product. But if I said to myself it is wrong to kill, I won't kill something to eat it.
Because you were kind of saying that before, like how like a Rastafari can't hurt one person, because if he hurts one person, he's gonna have to hurt everyone.
Yeah,
it's
man.
more of like a universal one beat, right?
Yeah, man. As a Rasta, man.
And how old were you when you came to that? How old were you when you adopted that lifestyle?
Well, when find His Majesty is about 12 years
12
ago.
rolls at the same time?
12 years ago.
12 years ago?
Yeah, when see him, when him show himself to and when I didn't see him like I see someone on the street. I was sleeping. I was in my sleep. That means I can't take that and say throw it through the back door, because it was him who make see him. And when I wake up, I call him name, and from that day forth to now, His Imperial Majesty, Jai Zion Father, you know.
Yeah.
So when it come to religion now, I'm on deal with the people them were in the church because I was there searching. So I understand what those people have to say. So that's why I am for all people. So if you look, you see one love. And when I'm on say one love, on any given day, you can test I'm on love. And you will know if I am pretending or if I'm a Rasta, because a Rasta can't hurt one person. He will have to hurt the whole world.
Because it's a whole unity, a whole connection.
It's a oneness, Rasta is oneness. If you hurt one person around here, you is liable to hurt a lot more people. But as a Rasta, I don't want to hurt no one. I want to love all people.
So like one world,
I don't want all people. Whether you white, black, blue, purple, Indian, Chinese, no matter who.
So is that kind of like when you're singing in your song, me, now me do it? Like you're saying like, you know, you weren't responsible for that vibe, or?
Well, that song on my album, I think you check it out good, Bob.
Yeah. So talk about your album a little bit for our viewers.
Well, my album is a struggle.
What's it called? What's the name?
It's called Cow Skin at Large.
Cow Skin at Large.
Yeah, man. And really and truly, why I name it Cow Skin at Large, because the things that I man try to do, I try to do it big. I man work for the Almighty, and at him at the highest, so I man try to do the big things. So with my album now, Cow Skin at Large, now in store, like at most leading record store, like reggae record store, like in the Bronx you have Moody's, the leading record store. They have Cow Skin, you know. If you go in Brooklyn, Lynx, and some other place, record store. But as I'm saying to you, I'm a struggler in the reggae music, and I man try to do it to the best of I man ability. Sometimes I don't even trust other people to deal with my music because I think I have greater force behind it and what I need to do to make it that professional.
Right, to make it real and get it to the people. Because you're trying to establish a message between the source and the audience.
Yeah, I man want to deal with the people. When I say Cow Skin, it's from school. You know, teachers and friends, you know, even 2 days ago I went to visit one of my teachers, taught me in school 26 years ago. He's on his sick bed, you know, and God bless him soul. And my teacher taught me so much about crafts. Comes down to craft when you do your work. So with the album is 13 songs on that album, and if you listen carefully, you know where I'm coming from.
Another great song that talks about where's Bin Laden hiding.
Yeah, I know you was gonna touch that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just America. You know, we're having like a, you know, we're at a war with terror, and you know, where Bin Laden is kind of the big question to everyone.
Well, with my music, Bob.
Maybe you can hum a few of that bars for my people.
Well, Bob, with me, first to mention, I'm not a political person.
Okay.
I'm an Rasta for all people, for the president, I mean, for the vice president, and who to come out, others. You understand?
Right, so you don't want to get into criticizing, that's not your thing.
But with this Bin Laden song that I wrote, I just wrote it as something for people to remember now. I jokingly write that song. It goes like this. I'm gonna give you 1 or 2 bars, but don't pressure it too much, alright?
Alright.
It's like this. Nah, me say Bin Laden in Africa hiding. Him hiding. Him hiding. Bin Laden in Africa hiding. Me say them hiding from George Bush.
Yeah, Bin Laden, how are you there? You must see a hide and a screech about all over the world. We want to find you now. Lord, me say Bin Laden in Africa hiding. Him hiding. Him hiding. Bin Laden in Africa hiding. Him hiding from George Bush. Bin Laden, we right now. Bin Laden, we right now. Bin Laden, we right now. Him hiding from George Bush. This is a short story, it is puzzling. How one man so bad and fit do so much killing, and all they search when them search, them can't find him. Situation like this in public thinking. The eyes of the children wicked man forgetting. The youth them want protection and them want teaching, but that can't go on until no find Bin Laden. That mean Bush lose and Bin Laden win. Bin Laden in Africa hiding. Me say them hiding, you know him hiding. Me say Bin Laden in Africa hiding, you know him hiding from George Bush. Bin Laden, where are you? Bin Laden, where are you? Bin Laden, where are you? Him hiding from George Bush. When no hold Bin Laden, no big question him ask him why him leave so much people crying. People from Bronx straight up to Brooklyn, them say them see the big chaos that is happening. Me see the people shook and them can't say a thing. This one not don't put this one to Bin in. Me I go send a keen message to Bin Laden. Say one day if he show you a pay for your sin. Bin Laden in Africa hiding. Me say them hiding, you know him hiding. Me say Bin Laden in Africa hiding, you know him hiding from George Bush. Bin Laden, where are you? Bin Laden, where are you? Bin Laden, where are you? Him hiding from George Bush. But you no believe boy, yo. Where did you go? Where did he go? Nobody never know. You come on New York, start the biggest show. But when them hold you, me want them slap you for. Me want them shape you up bad, make you tip on your toe. Me want them bring you under stick like you want to the limbo. You think they murdered them? Go and go so George Bush corner you and then let you go. Bin Laden in Africa hiding, him hiding. Him hiding, Bin Laden in Africa hiding, him hiding from George Bush. Bin Laden, where art thou? Bin Laden, where art thou? Bin Laden, where art thou? Him hiding from George Bush.
Bin Laden, where art thou? Bin Laden, where art thou? Bin Laden, where art thou? Bin Laden hiding from George Bush.
Because you're kind of like saying like how to get rid of the fear,
yeah.
right? Do you see like your music getting rid of that fear, like bringing people together?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This is a togetherness, because if the music cannot bring that change, that togetherness, is no hope in the music. People not gonna first thing want to come to your show because this kind of song that you're doing, they don't like it, and that kind of set of people over there not gonna like you because you're not doing. But if you're doing it from your heart, even when it is political, it not gonna sound political because it's straight, it is true, it's a story.
So it's larger than politics.
Yeah,
right. It's
yeah.
like the Rastafari is going for that one love. We were talking about the peace, right? Because sometimes, like how you were saying about like the immigrant thing the other day, like saying like how people start getting into like just whining about the problem instead of like remembering it's about the peace, right?
Man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cause we all, as a people, each and every one have problem. And sometimes we all blame it on like government, we blame it on teachers, we blame it on our mother.
Like, like our girlfriend.
Yeah, we blame it. But sometimes
even blame it on the police sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
man,
they come
even
knocking
the
on the door.
police. Even the
Brits
police.
just want to say we support the White Plains Police.
Yeah. But you know what? We love them the same way. Because you know what? Without the cops them, round here, Jamaica, all over the world, if we didn't have people who to set certain thing and secure us in certain way, trust me, this would be a chaos. So in the same time, we say we don't like what the cops do, but tomorrow they do something good. And this is an example. One day I was coming from Bronx and I see the Westchester police officers. And you know what?
The counties?
Yeah. I ran out of gas. And there came the cops and thing and helped me out and took my CD and said, I'm gonna play your CD.
Oh yeah?
And help me, and I'm saying, yeah, thank you. And the following day, is some other people saw me driving in the town and calling the house saying somebody was driving my woman's car from. So sometimes you meet good days and sometimes it's bad days.
Right. So like,
and
in other
it's
words,
here,
like
there,
not
and
rigid.
everywhere, boss. It's here, there, and everywhere, Bob. It's like this. You live your life one day at a time.
In the present.
Live your life and you see people and give them that love all day, all night, and tomorrow you do the same thing. Just live your life. And most of us think that is money that make us successful. And yes, it is, because here I am with you, and I couldn't walk from where I live here in the studio with you. You know, and what I'm saying is, you know, is necessities. We need money. We need money
right.
to go along. But
it shouldn't become all about the money.
But life is most important. And you and I, to come here and sit with you and talk to you and exchange thoughts, you know, about this music, which is reggae. It is great because this is not something that we are pretending we are doing. This is something that is the whole world know about reggae music.
Come skin, come in. All these artists, like I say, him no need no introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, come skin!
Greetings. Yeah, greetings my people. Rastafari. Rastafari to each and every one. Hold on there. You see, if you don't love Jamaica, I want to put one finger in the ear. You see, Jamaica, it done so much things for us. And it takes us so far even to the United States, where we can have our voice be heard. So Jamaica, and you see all who love reggae music, one more finger in the ear. Rastafari. And again, all of the people them in here so we know say, Jah live, one finger in the ear. Rastafari. Yes, I want to big up all of the people them in the place. Before you play one beat, hold it. Yeah, you see today, a Jamaica independence, a Monday we are celebrating. Yeah. I have a cousin over there and I know I'm blessed today because at 20 years I'm not see you. I hear when you said to me a while ago, you have a cousins. You have a cousin. I make them know what I go on. From long time. I love you, yeah? Rastafari. I never know more than come here so come meet him. Rastafari. I'm going to do that one a cappella first thing before me even touch. Me say Jamaica, 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 sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, 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 sweet Jamaica. Me love me sweet coconut water. And me fiber me from Jamaica. Sweet coconut water. Fiber me from Jamaica. You know if I this only make the food sweeter. Around the tropical climate of Jamaica. Me love me yam. Me cocoa one banana. Me love me pumpkin jojo one cassava. Me love me scallop me onion and tomato. But most of all me love me egg skin. Egg skin. I love the idea, you know. Big up. Cause look now. You see, true I man love I man self. Me can't no love uno. Hold on. Me can't say me love uno and I man no love I man self. So you see, true I man love I man self. I man I tell the people them you know say. Me love you no like how me love myself. Rastafari. Run the beat. Yeah. Lord of mercy. Lord, you know. Me a go chill up the dog, they make them stop back. The cats turn the long, I know we get shot. One time it's fast for red drop down on me and can't change a Mac will stop him. I know him start walk. Pick up the lion, them no run up for right trademark. I bust him step on my way. Hey, me love you like that.
Yeah, man, for real.
When you hear me say me love you like that.
Voilà.
Trust me, you see in here so.
Okay, you're on there.
A straight, a same so it go.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yes, you see one over there, sir. They love to all of the Rasta people them. Because you know how far I'm gonna come. And you know see the same standard I'm gonna keep for a long time. Now you can't know where I'm going in my house, I'm gonna know that. But you see how it go now? I just saw it go Rastafari. So last year, you big up no one dead over there, sir. Love your four corners of the world. Yeah, and you see Bridge TV.
Yeah.
No flow.
Yeah. Let it go come.
Run it again. They make them stop up. The cats burning long and me say no we get shot. One time it's my for red rat and me on the yard. Me jump up will stop him. I know him start walk. Become the lion, him no Rastafari trademark. I just keep the bite on him, but he not the rat daily. But he's up all the time him looking at the glass. Tiger step up but him step too fast. Zebra did more but him get bypass. Little chicken that I know all famous. What a top DJ and the animal back. They gonna be come first, but me not come last. Musical class, 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 you know. Keep on telling them, but man, but he go back to me, man. Put a liver back, Charlie and Ninja man. Shabba look because someone put him run like a man. Josie say he never make no money, think about it like me. Drink now from much for the foundation. Not cheese him, big him, never let you. The only one China, the business of the right big one. Remember this, really? Run the next beat. And 15 minutes me get. The artist them there to perform. No respect to Mr. Wax over there, sir. Hey, you see that tune, you know? Jano. I man get so emotional when I sing this song. And I just want you to take time with me and understand. See? Yeah. Feel it up. That one here is the 911. Shot it in. Yeah, Royal Radio play dog. 93.5 FM. We'll take in them station, let's see. Yeah, this one is for all the immigrants, them. Yeah. That now reside in USA.
Them say them nah go, them nah go, them nah go. The immigrants nah go a work today, nah go. Them say them nah go, them say them nah go. The immigrants nah go a work today, nah go. Them say them nah go, them say them nah go. The immigrants nah go a work today, nah go. Them say them nah go. Them say them nah go, the immigrants nah go a work today. Asian people, them say them nah go. Cuban people, them